I'm ChezPride. Welcome back to another video on my channel. You guys know how much I love my occult sims, as well as the vibes of the spooky season in general. So I thought, in honor of my love for occults and the spooky season, as well as us recently getting the ability to create ghosts and create a sim, we would make some goth occult sims in The Sims 4. So I've given us one base sim for each type of occult. We have vampire, werewolf, spellcaster, mermaid, alien, and lastly, but most recently, ghost. In that order. We have a lot of sims to make, so let's go ahead and jump in, starting with our vampire. Now, since we have 6 sims to make, I have decided to only go with everyday outfits, so I hope you guys don't mind. I just didn't want this video to be like 4 hours long. But I went ahead and gave our sims some traits and aspirations, and I tried to match them to their occult type. So for our vampire, I gave them the Master Vampire aspiration, and I also gave them the Romantic, Bookworm, and Gloomy trait. I just thought all those kind of worked together for a vampire's personality. And for every single occult, since we are making goth occults specifically, I have given the preference of likes the color black to every single one of them. I just thought it was fitting. But let's go ahead and jump into making our vampire, and then we will name our vampire after we make him. So let's jump into the face. Honestly, I like the hair, and I like most of the facial features. I do want to change it up a little bit, starting with the skin tone. Honestly, I feel like we should go with a really pale white skin tone if we are making a goth vampire. I just think it's really fitting. And then we could make like his hair super black. Like we could go with like the really true black. And like I said, I kind of like the hair. Like honestly, I'm not mad at this hair. I was gonna go with like the vampire hair that came in the pack that like Caleb has, but I kind of like this crazy swooped up look. I'm seeing if there's any similar that I like, but I do like this. Let's see, is there anything else I like? Yeah, I don't like that. That's too swooped back. But I think for a vampire, it's more fitting to have a straight haired swoopy look. Alright, so we have that. Literally, I changed nothing but the hair color. But it's fine. And then we have to have like really defined eyebrows. So maybe like even like these. I think these are really good. And then I would like to have some pointy ears. Maybe some small pointy ears, but pointy ears. I kind of like those. Maybe we can rotate them out to be a little bit more outwards. Yeah, I like that. Honestly, the nose is fine. Let's go ahead. I do like the facial hair. I'm just wondering if there's a slightly lighter version. We have that. That's not enough. But I kind of like the 5 o'clock shadow vibe. So do we want to go with the one we were wearing? Do we want to go... There is also these from high school years, but these are kind of awkward looking. We have Parenthood one. Yeah, there's not that many great 5 o'clock shadows, unfortunately. So we either could go with the one that we started with, or we could go for this one. Which honestly, I don't think this one's bad. I kind of like this one. Okay, so we have that. And I really want to make sure to make his cheekbones super high up. I just think that's very fitting for a vampire. We could tuck the cheeks in a little bit, make a really skinny face. And then I wanted to make sure he had fangs. So let's go ahead and check that out. Let's see. Which fangs are we could go... I'm thinking to just go with the classic vampire fangs. Like just the top and the bottom fangs. I think that's really cute. Not like the whole full across scary mouth, but more so just like this. And then, let's do the lips, because I feel like his lips could be a little bit better. There's just something about his lips I'm not digging. I wouldn't even hate him having pouty lips. I just don't like the lips that he had. Maybe those. Those look appropriately sized, and they're in a okay formation. So I think I'm going to go with those lips. And now, our eyes. Now, I don't hate the tiny eyes. I don't particularly like the shape, though. We have these. This kind of goes with, like, the whole stern look we're going with. And then we have to choose an eye color. And honestly, I want to do some kind of bright eye color. Ooh, we have these very light blue eyes that are like a bright color. I like these. Okay, so let's go with this for the look of our vampire. We could also add some vampire sockets, like, to really make some definition around the eyes. There's also just the bags, but I kind of like the sockets better. And honestly, do I like that one or do I like that one? I was going to go with the more subtle one, but I kind of like the one in the middle. I think that looks really good. Let's see, do we want any vampire cracks? Or we could just do the vampire. Yeah, I kind of like that. I like that a lot, actually. Okay, so we can do that for our face. I think it looks really good for a vampire. Honestly, I'm not mad about that. Okay, but I was going to add a little bit of makeup along with it. Just some eyeliner. Let's just do some eyeliner. Can we do something a little bit thicker? Like, there's gotta be some kind of eyeliner that's appropriate for males that's a little bit thicker. Okay, I don't want a wing. Yeah, that's a little too much. But I did want just... Okay, no. And there is that. That's not horrible, but I was more so wanting just, like, something like that, maybe? Maybe that's where we go. Maybe we will add some eyeshadow then. Just some simple black eyeshadow. So we could go with the black filter and something very subtle. Yeah, like that maybe? Let's see. Yeah, I think this is our best option. That really makes the eyes poke out. I like that. Okay, but let's go to makeup and then put that on every category. I'm wondering if we want to do... I know, like, vampires don't normally wear lipstick, but what if we did, like, a very subtle lipstick? Like, it could even be, like, a lip gloss almost. Let's see, maybe... I just want to do something a little bit to give his lips a little bit of color. Just not much. Maybe something like that. Yeah, I like that. So let's put that on every outfit. Yeah, I'm liking this. Okay. So that is his look. So now let's go ahead and give him an outfit. Now I want to specifically... Let's see. Nope, not skin tight. I want to give the vampire pants, because I feel like I always try to use those and then I decide not to use them. So let's use them for one. So we want the plain black, or do we want the swirly black? You know what? Let's use the swirly black. And then we need a black shirt. Now, do we want to let's look at a couple of different packs. Let's look at the vampire pack as well as the Goth Galore kit. So I kind of want to go with slightly fancier vibes. We do have this. That is fancy, which is why I said. We have this. I don't know. We have this shirt too. Let's see. I just feel like there's not as many shirts as I remembered there being. I don't want the hood because I want his hair stick out. Maybe the leather jacket is the way to go. Maybe if we're going to do that, then maybe the plain pants are the move. We could do those with the goth jacket. I think that's really nice. Is that a necklace we're wearing? Or is that a necklace that comes... Okay. I didn't know if it came with the shirt or not. Yeah, I kind of like that. Okay, so let's look at the shoes real quick, because those shoes are not the vibe. Not the vibe. But you know what is the vibe? Perhaps some stompy boots. Where are my stompy boots? Okay, we have those, and we also have the more subtle boot. But I like the stompy boots. Let's see. Let's do with the all black stompy boots. Yeah, we could do that, and then I'm thinking maybe some nail polish. So let's do maybe like the short little black nail polish. I think that would be our best bet. Those look brown. I want black. Why is black not an option? Is it black in this? Why are all of the short nail options not come in pure black? There we go. That's the pure black. Okay, maybe we'll add that. I know, like, I'm not doing all his outfits, but I want, like, his nail polish and his makeup and stuff to be on all his outfits. But I think that is good for our vampire. Maybe we could add a couple more accessories up here. Like, what if we had, like, some kind of a necklace? Like, even a choker would work. We have this. I like that. I actually do like that. It comes in all black too, but I kind of like the studded. So we have that. We're using a lot of the Goth Galore kit. Do we want piercing? Like, I feel like some gauges wouldn't be too far out. Ooh, no, not that big. Not that big. Do we have, like, smaller gauges? We have the Goth Galore earrings. I feel like I'm using the Goth Galore kit on this sim a lot, though. Let's see. Yeah, there's not really a better option, honestly. Okay, well, we'll use those for this sim, but I'm not going to use them on every sim. But now let's go ahead and create his dark form. I'm not going to do too much different on his dark form. Maybe just some more facial features. We could do, like, let's see, we have vampire brows. We could add, like, some definitions to his brows. I kind of like that way, kind of like wings out around his eyes. I think that looks nice. We already have eye sockets. We could add some, maybe like some cracks or something around the eyes. Ooh, yeah, that really makes the eyes pop. We already have cheek details. Maybe mouth details? Let's see. I kind of like those. That kind of matches the scarring around the eyes. So maybe he just gets some really dark features when his dark form happens, because there's not much really else we can do, and also not much of his skin is showing, so there's no real need for like body scars or anything. Like, I don't think, yeah, there's nothing we can really add to the hands or anything, so I think we're pretty good on that. Yeah, all of this is kind of just like stretch marks and whatnot. There are body scars, but the only thing that's showing is his hands, so I don't think there's any necessity for body scars. So I think that's pretty good for our dark form. So let's go ahead and give our vampire sim a name here. I actually have no idea what I want to name him, so we're just going to start randomizing and see what we get. I kind of like Tristan. That was a quick choice, but Tristan is kind of a cute name for a vampire. So let's do Tristan Webster? No. White? Nope. Gross? No. Nope. Ring? Tristan Ring? No. Tristan Ireland? Tristan Hearst? Yoon. Tristan Yoon. I kind of like that. Tristan Yoon, you are our vampire sim. Alright, so next we have our werewolf sim, and for his aspirations and traits, I gave him the werewolf in night aspiration. That's the only one that's available in Create Sim that is werewolf related. And then I gave him the dog lover, the hot-headed, and loner trait. And of course, like I did with all of them, I gave them black as their like or dislike. Alright, but let's go ahead and look at him here. Honestly, his face is kind of cute. I would shrink in the jawline just a little bit, but I don't mind like the nose or the eyes really. Maybe some bigger ears. I'm just kind of trying to think of like werewolf traits. So maybe we could have some like really, not a unibrow, but some really thick bushy eyebrows. We even have these. That's a little much. That's a little much. I like these. I like these. Maybe can even angle them a little bit. And honestly, let's see, what kind of hair should he have? I don't really know what a werewolf would have as their regular hair. Maybe like kind of short and scrappy. I kind of like the really dark brown hair on him. Let's see. There's the vampire hair I had thought about using. A lot of the messier hairs are curly. We have this one, but that's not as messy. Man, so many of the hairs are well groomed, which I assume you want for most of your Sims, but not this sim, not the werewolf sim. But yeah, I think we're going to go back to this hairstyle. I think this works really well on them. And then I want their facial hair to be a bit more. So maybe not like a full-on beard, but I want it to be like a thicker beard. Let's see, we have this. That's kind of cute. I like that. There's this awesome... No, not digging that. Oh, I kind of like the horse ranch one. There's this one. No, don't like that. Yeah, I don't want like a super long beard, but I'm thinking this. This isn't bad for a beard. And then honestly, I'm thinking since we gave the vampire super pale skin, maybe we could give this sim a bit of a darker skin tone. Not like super dark, but I wouldn't mind a little bit darker here. There's not a lot of good in-betweens here. I don't want a reddish tone. I guess I'm looking in the warm tones, so I should expect a reddish tone. But the neutral tones, I don't know. I don't know how much I like the neutral tones. Maybe this one? Kind of like this. We could even adjust the sliders a little bit. So we could adjust it like that. Yeah, I don't mind that. Okay. Alright. But we were wanting to go for Goth here. How do we make him look goth and still werewolfy? Okay, so maybe let's go ahead and black out the eyes. And we could even go into detail mode and make it really big here. I'm just thinking about the werewolf episode in Doctor Who and how big that their eyes were. I think that only makes sense. And we could add a lip, because there's not really eye sockets or anything for werewolves. There's tired eye things, but that's not really what I'm thinking when it comes to werewolf wise. There are scars. I'm thinking about adding a scar on him, and then just around the eyes, maybe doing some just some subtle eyeshadow, maybe. Why does the eyeshadow look so different on him than it did our vampire? I'm just saying, like, it looks really different. Okay, I'm not digging, like, any of this, actually. Maybe we just do eyeliner, then. With that, maybe just a little bit. Oh, nope, not like that. None of this looks good on him. Okay, well, I wanted to do the goth eyeliner. We could do the cry makeup. That's a look. Also, this does not come in black. Okay, well, maybe we just do the subtle eyeliner then. I don't know how else to do that. What if... Hold on, this is just an experiment, but... I was thinking some kind of, like, funky... cheek stuff to, like, really bring out the cheek. But there's not, like, a black in it. if it was a black, I think it would look good. What if we did a little bit of a darker lip? I know that's not like in the masking category, but we could do like just a simple black lip. Let's see, we have, that's a brown lip. We have, this is a black lip. Oh my goodness. Yeah, maybe the black lip is a little bold. We have a, oh no, I want just like a simple black lip. We have brown lips. I mean, I guess brown is kind of his vibe. Hey, well maybe we'll go with that. I just wanted his lips to blend in a little bit more with his beard, so I wanted them to be darker. So let's go with that. We'll apply that to all his outfits. And you know what? Let's go ahead and give him some earrings. I'm thinking, oh my, I wish we had more black gauges. Like, I seriously think we need more black gauges that are not the Grim Reaper gauges. Oh my goodness, we have the knives. The knives are always fun. Maybe that is the look to go for, because there's not a lot of good gauges here. Like, honestly, I wish there was more, but there's not. So maybe we'll just give the little knife earrings to him, just so there's something there. Alright, I think that's good. I think that's good for his face. Let's go to his body. Now, his body is very much not what I'm thinking. So, I'm just going to take his clothes off so I can see his body better. And with it being a werewolf, I think he should have pretty big muscles. Maybe not the biggest, but big muscles, wide shoulders. Maybe we can have a cute little booty here. Yeah, we have this. This is good. And we could add some body scars to him. I mean, we might as well. Maybe we could do like a slash across the stomach, or do we want to do a full slash? Now, I kind of like the stomach by itself. We could do some scratches on the back, maybe some scratches on the leg. Yeah, just have him kind of gashed up a little bit. Maybe we can even do some scratches on the arm. Okay, there we go. So I think that's good for a werewolf. And now we gotta give him an outfit. Let's take the vampires off. But honestly, these aren't that bad. Maybe, well, I kind of wanted to show off his arms. So maybe we could go with the vest. Let's also look at werewolves and just see what we have werewolf shirt wise, because we do have like the holes, which is a vibe. Oh no, not that holy, don't like that holy. This is kind of a goth vibe, but comes from the werewolf pack. But I didn't really want his clothes to be completely torn. Like, I want a slight torn look, but maybe not completely torn. I also don't like that. I mean, we had the jean jacket, but I was kind of wanting to show off his arms. I mean, maybe the vest is the move here. So let's go with the vest. And then, honestly, I feel like we should give him some black torn jeans. Like, we have these. That's a vibe. There's also these from Strangerville. I want it black pants, though, because we're making Goth Occults. See, we have these ripped jeans from Realm Magic. And honestly, I think these are the vibe. So let's do those. And with how much werewolves run, I feel like it's only appropriate we give them sneakers. Like, is that just me? Or maybe we could do some really big sneakers here. Yeah, I like that. I don't know why, but I feel like he needs something on his wrist, like a watch or something. So we have that. Yeah, I like that. Alright, I think that is good for our werewolf in the human form. Now let's look at him in beast form. Alright, so do we want to wear clothes in our beast form? Honestly, I'm thinking no clothes. And we're doing a goth, but his colors are kind of like brown and black. So maybe let's go with a brown and black color theme. That actually kind of works. Do we want the first color to be even darker black, though? Ooh, yeah, I like that. That screams goth werewolf. Alright, honestly, I want the face to change. Yeah, I think that's a better look. Alright. Nose-wise, let's go with the brown. And let's see, honestly, I like this nose the best. And then teeth, we could go for some werewolf teeth. I mean, honestly, I don't want like a broken tooth, but there's not that much difference between all these. Alright. And we have chin tuft we can choose from. Yeah, I guess that works. I like the very seriousness of his face. Let's look at his eyes, though. We're kind of going with brown eyes, so maybe we go with a brown eye in this. Ooh, we could go for a yellow. I kind of like the brown, though. I kind of like the brownish yellow. And it's kind of like an orange tone, so it kind of gives pumpkin vibes, and it is spooky season. So I don't absolutely hate that. Now, I would like for him to wear some kind of collar. Let's see. I think we have piercings here. We could do piercing, but I did want to give him a spiked collar. That's the blackest color they have. So we could go with that. Do we want to give him a piercing? Like, honestly, we could. We could go with some kind of like ear piercing here. Yeah, I kind of like that. That kind of gives goth vibes. And he does have earrings in this form, so that would work. Let's also give him that choker in this form. Let's see if we can find it. There's that choker. Do they not put it in the regular category? Wait, hold on. Let's go to werewolves. Huh. They only have the choker for the werewolf form. They don't have it in this form. That's a little unfortunate, honestly. Like, I really wanted to put it on his human form as well. We have a vampire's choker, but I feel like that's not appropriate. We have the spellcaster's choker, I guess we could use, and just put it in, maybe, I don't know. That's not really what I wanted, though. We also have this. That is a look. That's a look for sure. We have this we could wear. I just want something around his neck. I mean, we do have the locker key, too. That is kind of a goth vibe. We have this. You know what? I think that works because the vest covers up the chains and it just shows the collar. I think that actually looks really nice. So I think with that is our werewolf in human form and werewolf form. And then we can go ahead and give him a name. Again, no idea what to name him, so we're just going to start randomizing until we get one I like. Let's see, Nicholas. I kind of like a Nicholas in the spelling for him. So Nicholas, let's give you a last name. Let's see, Nicholas, nope. Nicholas Bach. That it kind of makes him sound like a bird. Nicholas Baggett. Nicholas Oakes. Nicholas Oakes. Honestly, that's kind of cute. So we have our werewolf, Nicholas Oakes, that wants to be a werewolf in night, dog lover, hot-headed, and a loner. Alright, next we have spellcaster. So I've decided to give us a female spellcaster just because we've done males so far, so I wanted to switch it up a little bit. And for her aspiration, I gave her the spellcraft and sorcery aspiration. And for her witchy type traits, I gave art lover, a cat lover, and a little bit jealous. And of course, she likes the color black. All right, so let's give a look up close at her face. Honestly, I mean, her face is cute. It's just not the vibe I'm going for. So maybe, let's see what we can do. The jawline is really bothering me. So let's maybe like extend the jawline and bring in the jaw a little bit. And then we can like shrink in the cheeks a little bit maybe. Something's weird. Can we randomize the jaw? Maybe we just need to get out of our comfort zone. That's a little bit better. Yeah, actually I like that better. Okay. We can even make it a little bit wider. It was just the shape of it that was weird. I couldn't get it to go away. Okay, let's give her a little nose. Honestly, I think that's really cute. And I don't hate the eye shape. I honestly think it's kind of classic, but I think maybe it just this is a little bit of a cuter version. And what do we want to do for eyes? Do we want to go the whole demonic look here? And we're going for a spellcast. We already did vampires. This is typically an eye I use for vampires, but okay, but what about the yellow eyes? Because that kind of gives like cat vibes. And I kind of like the cat vibes almost. See, we could go into detail and like adjust them to be even smaller, which honestly gives even more cat eye vibes. We can't make the pupil slanted, but we can do that, and that kind of gives cat eye energy, which I don't hate. And then we could do some eyebrows. I don't know what to do for the eyebrows, honestly. Let's see. Oh my god, the thinness of those eyebrows. Oh wait, not those. Just not those. Whatever we do, not those. Okay, we have these and those are actually kind of cute. Okay, so we could go with those, and then let's go to the makeup. Honestly, her lips are fine as well. So let's go here. I kind of want the dramatic makeup. I kind of like the dramatic makeup. Let's see. We could go for the blacked out eyes, but that's not the vibe I'm going for. I want it to be actually somewhat cute. Let's just turn on the black filter real quick, okay? Let's see. We have this. We have this, which is actually, I like this a lot. This looks the best. And then we compare it with some really thick eyeliner. I want to keep using the Cry eyeliner. And honestly, I don't hate it on her. So maybe we could put it on her, and we could pair. Oh well, let's do the cheeks. Oh, this comes in like a black color. Okay, we'll go with that. But we're going to do lips, and maybe we could do the magic Realm of Magic lipstick doesn't come in black. Oh, that's annoying. That's actually really annoying. Let's see. Okay, well, I guess we could just use the Goth kit one. That is a move. We could use it in, like, that color. Or even, like, the dark green. Or just the solid black. Should we do the solid black? I think the solid black is more our option. Okay, so we have that. And then we can do some earrings. And maybe even a nose ring. So we could do, like, this piercing. We could also do this piercing. We also have the werewolf piercing. That's a little much. We could also do, I do like the spectrum piercing. I think that's a good look on her. We can do pointed ears for this sim. Okay, let's do cute little pointy ears. Yeah, I like that. Okay. So I like the face. Let's go ahead and put her accessories and her makeup on every outfit. And then we need to pick out a hair for her. Now, I very much see her having frizzy curly hair. So let's kind of go with those vibes. I don't know if I want it to be long or short. That's kind of a vibe. That's kind of a witchy vibe. I kind of like that. And we could even possibly pair it with the witch's hat. So we could put the witch's hat on. Oh. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Do I like that? Or do I like the not the original hair, but the hair we tried on after the original hair? Let's see, it was that. We had that. You know, I think I like the longer hair better. I think I like the longer hair on her better. So that's cute. And then we have to have like this witchy dress type of vibe. So I want to go with like a short black dress and see if we have any witchy that isn't just the straight up witch costume outfit, because that's not really what I was going for. We do have this Day of the Dead, which is a look. We have the horse ranch dress, which honestly is kind of fitting. I don't hate that. We have the werewolf dress. It's not bad. We do have this witchy vibe, kind of sheer dress. And honestly, the gold accents kind of goes with her eyes. I don't hate that. What if we were to have like a short little heeled boot? I mean, there's also these adventure boots. I kind of want like a cute heel boot. We can even go with like the Crystal Creations, or let's see. I want like a super short boot. Let's see. We have these from the Horse Ranch, which I kind of like that. We also have these boots, which aren't as fancy as I want. We also have the base game boots. Honestly, I kind of like the base game boots. And then we could possibly even give her some leggings. Let's see, do we have the black and gray striped leggings are kind of a vibe. They're kind of a vibe. But I don't know if they're the right vibe. I think I like these with the skulls on them the best. Okay, so I like that. And then maybe we can give her a little bit of a nail polish. I kind of like the long black pointy nails. And then should we give her like some kind of, I feel like we should give her some kind of either glove or bracelet. Yeah, I kind of like the chunky bracelet on her. And then I feel like we need something on both wrists for this. We could do like like this. So we could match this. We could have like a black and yellow vibe. Okay, this works. And then lastly, I was just thinking about putting that choker on that we were looking at earlier. But since it's from the Spellcaster pack specifically, maybe we could use it with her. But none of the colors are really what I want. But I guess the black can add a little bit of red, even though that's not what we were going for. But honestly, I think she's cute. Alright, so this is our spellcaster who wants the spellcaster and sorcery aspiration, art lover trait, cat lover trait, and jealous trait, likes the color black. So let's go ahead and randomize a name for her. Valentina. Okay, that's cute. Valentina Piper? Valentina Wall, Valentina Clay, Valentina Sheets, Valentina Tyball. Miller. Valentina Miller. I don't hate that. Alright, Valentina Miller, you are our spellcaster. Alright, so now we have our mermaid, which I have made another female sim, because honestly, just the thought of a gothic female mermaid sounds absolutely gorgeous to me. So let's go ahead and give her a look. So for her aspiration, I gave her the creator aspiration, which means she wants to collect things. She is a child of the ocean, creative, and also a little bit of a kleptomaniac. And of course, she likes the color black. So let's go ahead and give her face a look, because honestly, I feel like her face actually does need a lot of work. Starting with our chin. I don't like that chin. We're getting rid of that chin. So we're just going to do that. Maybe we could have a little bit of a sunken in type face. Honestly, I think the eyebrows are what's throwing me. The eyebrows are really throwing me. Let's see. Maybe, I don't want her to be like just purely evil, but honestly, the thin eyebrows are kind of a look. I kind of like the thin eyebrows. Okay. But what I want to do is go into mermaid form right quick before I do the rest of her face and pick out her mermaid eyes. Oh my god, those eyes are... The mermaid... I forgot how cool the eyes that come with mermaids are. So I'm just going to look at all of them real quick. Ooh, those teal swirls. That is so cool. Okay, honestly, we could go with all blacked out eyes. They have swirled and non-swirled of all blacked out eyes. I do really like the teal eyes, though. Like, I kind of feel like the teal eyes are a vibe. Unfortunately, we do not have teal eyes on their human form, but I can do really blue eyes. I mean, that's pretty teal. That's pretty teal, but maybe we could go into edit detail mode and make it, like, really big. Oh, that gives mermaid vibes. That gives mermaid vibes. Okay. And then, do we like the shape of the eye? Like, I feel like... Oh, well, now I'm going to have to go readjust the pupil. Okay, but I want it, like, really big, round. Oh, God, no. Not those. Not any of those. Maybe I liked those. Okay, actually, I like these. I like these mostly. I want to tilt them down a little bit more and then make the pupils big again. Yeah. I think that's our vibe. Okay, so we have that. And then we only have normal ears. So I'm thinking really thin or to the head, small ears. And then I know I've been doing the makeup first, but I kind of want to do the hair first. So I'm debating on giving her, like, a funky hair color. Because we could go with the, like, bright blue hair. And try to give, like, mermaid vibes. I'm thinking I went with a big fluffy hair last time, so maybe that's not the vibe. But, oh my god. That's a vibe. I don't know if it's the right vibe. Ooh, I kind of like these with the hooks in it. That's kind of mermaid-esque. And then we could do some kind of big earring. They have earrings that go... I mean, there's that. But I want earrings that go maybe, like, up the ear. That is mermaidy. And it does come in some darker colors. It also comes in the teal vibe we're going for. Let's see, hold on. Let me just look at these. Because that is a vibe too. I kind of really liked the overdone earring though. Like that, I think that actually fits the mermaid vibe really well. And then we can go into her makeup real quick. The lips they kind of do come in the blue. We could also go with, the really dark blue, though. Okay. We're kind of, going away from the black vibe, like most of the Sims have. But I'm not mad about it. I kind of like this as the eye makeup, though. And we could match it with, like, a really Where's the eyeliner I'm thinking of? Like this eyeliner? Oh, that kind of covers up the sparkles, though. I don't want to cover up the sparkles. Maybe we'll go with that. I kind of like that makeup effect. I think that looks really nice. And then we could do some kind of funky makeup on the cheeks even. Let's see, we have like this. This is kind of mermaidy. This is also very mermaidy. I kind of like the colors on it. We also have this blush. That's pretty simple though. I want something kind of colorful for her. Maybe this is our best vibe, because we could pair that with the highlighter from Ooh, we also have the sparkles, or these like, okay, hold on, I like these. I like these. They even come in the teal. I know these are more for spellcasters, but does that not give like mermaid vibes? I love it. But you know what also gives mermaid vibes in a completely different way? Is if you go to teeth. And let's give her some spiky mermaid teeth. I honestly kind of really like that. I kind of like that because she's supposed to be like, she's looking cute and creative and whatnot, but she's also kind of evil and a kleptomaniac. So I like that. I like that a lot. I wish it would transfer over into her mermaid form, but I will go ahead and put it on the rest of her everyday outfits. We can put her piercings. Okay. So that looks good. So that looks good for her human form. And now let's look for a gothic mermaid look. So honestly, this shirt right away is to me giving a lot of these with the fishnet. Apparently the fishnet look in general is kind of giving me mermaid vibes. We also have the ripped look, which I kind of like the ripped look. Let's look at this shirt. Ooh, yeah, I kind of like this. And let's look at bottoms here. Maybe we go with some shorts. We could use those and like maybe put some kind of leggings here and see if we have any teal leggings. Not those. We have these from the Love Struck. I don't know. Well, we could put the black fishnet. Okay, that actually kind of works. Hold on. Why does that work? What if we were to pair it? I don't know how mermaidy this outfit is, but the fishnets do kind of give mermaid vibes. And then we could put, let's see, I don't know what kind of shoe. Do we have sandals that are black that would work? I don't know what we have for black sandals. Of course we have this. That's a look. Honestly, I'm kind of digging these. These kind of give goth beach energy. And what if we do we have leg tattoos? I actually don't know. I know we have arm and body tattoos. Yeah, we have leg tattoos. We could give her like that comes with Island Living too. Is that the only? We have a dolphin, but I kind of want it like a big leg tattoo. Yeah, like that, or we could do like. Do we want to just go ahead and tattoo out her legs? There's also the cow plant one. There's a couple of cow plant ones which I love. But I'm thinking maybe we just tattoo out her legs. Yeah, I kind of like that. Okay. I think this is good for our mermaid look. I also did want to make her like really buff, so maybe we can even give her a bit more muscle. Yeah, I like that on her. Okay, so that looks good for her every day, but then we have her mermaid form, which of course the makeup didn't transfer over, so I have to literally redo all of it. I think that's it. And then we need to get her hair back over. Found it. It's from Get Famous. Surprisingly, because I hate that pack. Alright, but we have mimicked her look over to her mermaid form, I do believe. Alright, I think that's all the same. Like, am I missing anything? I think that looks the same. Alright, so we got her every day. Let's finish off her mermaid look now. Starting with the tail, because that's the part I'm most excited for. So we do have the black tail. This is black with the teal axis. It also has purple axis though. Ooh, I didn't realize we had that swatcha tail. Interesting. We could also go with this, which honestly I really like. This is kind of galaxy looking. Let's see, we have this. That's kind of plain. I want to go with the sparkles. Let's make it fancy and go with the sparkles. And then let's go ahead and give us a black on top. Or do we want to go with the scales? We could keep going with the scales, but I kind of like the idea of an actual top. So let's go ahead and colors and do a black top. Let's see, we could do this, which is kind of a goth look. Like, it is kind of gothy. We have the plain black, but I was kind of wanting to do something a little bit better than that. We have this. This is kind of cute. This is also cute. We have the islandy look. We have the coconuts. Which, honestly, the coconuts and the black are kind of an iconic look. Like, I don't hate that. Maybe that's what we go with for our mermaid look. Okay, so let's go with that. I also want to give her some accessories. So I was thinking... Where is it? We have this. I kind of like this for a mermaid look. And then we can put some kind of chunky bracelet on this side. We could go with like that even maybe. Yeah, I like that. So we have this. That kind of gives mermaid vibes. I feel like that gives mermaid vibes. And maybe we could give her a tattoo. Let's see if we can give her an upper body arm tattoo. I feel like this would go really well with the rest of her tattoos. And that kind of like lines up her whole arm. I was wanting to specifically do an upper body tattoo. We could also do like that. That kind of actually works with this little costume piece. Okay. Alright, so we have our mermaid now. So this is her in her mermaid form. And then we have her... Oh, wait, did I remove her top? Oh, nope, there's her top. For some reason, it was disappearing. Right, this is her mermaid form. This is what she looks like with her top. And then we have her more gothic, everyday look. And this is what she looks like up close. She's cute. And like I said, she's a creator, a child of the ocean, a kleptomaniac, and creative. And let's go ahead and give her a name. So Aurora. I don't know why I started counting, but I do like the name Aurora for her. Okay, Aurora, what is a good mermaid last night? Aurora Morrow? Aurora Bragg, Aurora Schmidt, Ergon Piles, Bevins Kosher, William Finch, Young, Hugh, Sumner, Weeks, Dill. Oh my goodness, there's not that many good last names here for a mermaid. Laura Love. Why do I not hate that? That just seems like a gothic name. Laura Love. Does that not seem like an emo girl name? Alright, but that is our mermaid. Let's go on to the alien. Alright, so next we have our alien sim, which I decided to make a male sim. And for their aspiration and traits, I gave them the friend of the world, because this is going to be a nice alien. they're a little bit socially awkward. They're a genius just because they're an alien. But they also are erratic. So they're a little crazy. They're sweet. They're kind. They just want to be a friend of the world. But they're a little crazy, which I thought was good for an alien. And of course, we have the color black. So between it being an alien and the traits I gave them and this being a goth makeover, I have decided to go with Gur vibes. Like, I know I can't do exactly Gur, but I think Gur vibes are appropriate. So that's what we are going to do. So actually, we're going to mix it up a little bit and actually start with the outfit, because he does already have the alien outfit on. So let's see, which one do I like? I think I like this one better. So we're going to give him this alien outfit, which is black and green. And then, of course, we have to go with a green skin tone. Honestly, the lighter green or the darker green. What if this color? We could make the opacity, we choose the dark one and turn the brightness all the way up. Or we could, yeah, I kind of like that because this is bright. This is brighter, and that kind of gives more Gur vibes. So we have that. Let's go with the ears here. I like the folded back ears for the Gur vibes, honestly. So I think we might go with that. We might point it. I want to go into detail edit mode here. Can we? Okay, yeah, let's swerve it up a little bit. Maybe like that. I think that's cute. I unfortunately cannot make the tips of them black. I would like to just like black out the tips. That is not an option. But let's see what we have for earrings. If there's anything that would kind of work. We already used that on someone else. You know what? We're just going to have to make that work. We're going to have to make that work. The eyes, honestly, almost work. I want them to be a little bit more lifted on the top. Maybe we could even just like make them super round. Like, honestly, that's not that far off. And then we can like really make the pupils huge and completely black out the eyes. And then I kind of wanted to make the face a little bit skinnier. Honestly, the jawline is just too big to give Gur vibes. Same with the chin. The chin is too big. So let's maybe make it a little bit smaller. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Okay. And then I know aliens typically don't have hair, but I feel like this one would. I feel like this one would, even if it was just like a short hair or like a put back in a ponytail hair. Let's see. We want to go with completely black hair. Oh my god, the mohawk. The mohawk, though. Honestly, though, we're going for goth vibes. And Gur would be crazy enough to have a mohawk if he had hair. And that's the perfect color combo. You know what? Let's go for it. Let's go for it. And then we could even, perhaps, oh, okay, I don't like the eyeshadow. Maybe just the eyeliner. Let's take the eyeshadow off. Ooh, okay, I kind of like the look of just the liner. Hold on. No, we go that. I like that. Maybe, I don't know if I like the eyelashes or not, though. I think I'm liking just the eyeliner. And then we could even put a black lip on. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What about okay. Okay, we're going goth vibes here. We could do this, which is a look. That is a look. I don't know if I like that or that better. Honestly, I kind of liked that. I kind of like that for the eyes. I like that better than I thought I would, at least. Let's see. Do any of these... We have the black swatches that kind of makes the face kind of dark. I don't know. Maybe we could just do it a little bit on there. Oh my goodness. So this was not what I was imagining at all, but I don't hate it. Also, I think this comes in... Yeah, we have like the green swirls. Let's see. Let's look at all the color options here. For the eyes, because the aliens have really cool eyes. Let's see. Honestly, this this. This looks very glitchy. Like computer virusy glitchy. So I kind of like that, honestly. I mean, I know this is supposed to be a friendly sim, but he is a little crazy, so I kind of like it. And honestly, I think that's our vibe. I think that's our vibe with him. I don't think he needs anything else in his alien form. But let's look at his disguise. So, let's see. What kind of body does he have? Oh, he has very prominent shoulders. I know, like, the disguise, the purpose of it is to be a bit... Oh, why can't I, like, make the sliders move? Weird. Because, like, his body's completely different in alien form, but it won't let me adjust on the sliders. That's so weird. Okay. Anyways, I know the disguise is supposed to be like kind of a disguise so they don't get recognized, but I kind of want to make it similar. So maybe we can do a little bit less of an extreme mohawk, but still a mohawk. Or do we want to use the extreme mohawk? I don't remember where it was. Maybe the green only comes out in his alien form. Let's see. We don't have the ability to have the ears, but we can do that. Let's go ahead and give him green eyes. We'll give him bright green eyes. We can, however, make his eyes ever so wider at the top and then really increase the pupils, so that kind of carries on from his alien form. Kind of has a skinny face. Yeah, I kind of like that. He doesn't have eyebrows in his alien form, so I feel like he wouldn't have thick eyebrows in his human disguise form. I mean, for someone that doesn't normally have eyebrows and they just grow eyebrows for their human form, I think those are actually quite fitting. They're thin, but I think it's actually fitting. Alright, and then honestly, I know he's supposed to be in disguise, but, well, do I want to do a disguise? Maybe we can go with the, just a total goth look here. So we could bring in the goth glory kit, and maybe we can do the t-shirt with the ripped, sleeves. Let's see, we could do it in plain black, too. I kind of like it in the plain black, and then maybe... Just maybe we could pair the alien pants here. Like, we could give him the alien pants in the... Okay, I don't like the green. I do not like the green. Maybe just the plain black. Honestly, that's not bad. But I'm thinking for shoes, we do something a little fun and give him some, like, green shoes to bring in the green from the alien wear, because we have these neon green shoes. I kind of like the checkers though. That kind of gives goth vibes, the checkered pattern. But last, let me just give him a little bit of makeup, because he did have a lot of makeup in his alien form. Maybe won't go so extreme, but we can at least give him a little bit of makeup here. Honestly, that makes his eyes look really cute. I don't hate that. Maybe we can just do... Oh, wait, not the gloss. Not the gloss at all. That is not the look. Let's take off the masculine filter, and maybe we can just give a dark look. Do we not have just regular black lipstick? Lipstick. Let's see, we have this. Yeah, that works. That works. And honestly, let's bring back the earrings. So maybe we can we want these earrings, right? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's good. And we weren't wearing a necklace in our alien form, but I don't hate the idea of a necklace, like a choker situation. We have this. I'm not feeling chains on him though. We could also go with the skull necklace. I don't hate that. Maybe we'll go with that for his disguise. But I don't know if I want to put that on his alien form. Let's see. Hold on. Let me just look at the necklaces real quick. Let's see. if we do this, oh, it doesn't even show up as Alienware. Yeah, okay. So I think that's going to be good. We kind of have this whole goth boy vibe for his disguise. And then we have an alien form that looks a little bit more extreme, but it kind of fits the same vibe. So this is our alien who wants to be a friend of the world. He's socially awkward, a genius, and erratic. And his name shall be, let's see what fits. Okay, let's see. I don't know what to go for an alien name. Like, I feel like it needs to be weird. And we have Cash. Honestly, I kind of like the name Cash. Cash, what is Cash Smiley? Why do I like that? Cash Smiley. That is our alien sim. And now, for our last sim, we have what is going to be our ghost sim. Okay, so for our ghost sim, it is set up a little bit differently because ghosts aren't technically just like a cult that you choose in the sims. Like if you were to go here and click add a cult type sim, you don't get the option for a ghost. The way you create a ghost is you pick a cause of death, and then you can turn any sim into a ghost, including occult sims. But I've decided to not make her a cult sim since we just made one of every other type of occult we can create a sim. So I have decided just to make her a normal sim, but we're going to goth her out, and then we're going to turn her into a ghost. So for our ghost sim's aspiration and traits, for her aspiration, she just wants inner peace. I thought that was very appropriate for a ghost sim. But we also have paranoid, proper, and romantically reserved. I thought those were cute for ghost traits. And then, of course, she likes the color black. So let's go ahead and go in here. Honestly, I like the pigtails. Let's see if there's any other pigtails I might prefer. But honestly, I really like these. We have the braided ones. I mean, that's cute, but not as much as what I was going for. We have more braided ones. We could go with like a colored hair. I mean, we did that with the mermaid, but what if we did with the ghost sim? We could do like purple pigtails. I don't hate that. And then her eyebrows, I want to not make match and make black. So it looks like she has black hair. Yeah, I kind of like that. Okay, this is getting a little bit funky, but I don't hate it. Let's look at the eyes here. We could go with purple eyes since we're going with purple hair, but maybe we just go with the dark eyes like she came with. And we could make her eyes like really dark. We could also go with like really light eyes to make them almost like ghostly. Like, I don't hate the idea of the gray eyes to make it kind of like a ghostly aspect. I don't hate that. Also, I know I turned the eyebrows black, but I want to choose different eyebrows. Now that I'm looking at them, I don't think they're the best. Those are kind of cute. Okay, let's go with that. Let's super sink in the cheeks and the jaw. And I like the body. I think the body works for a ghost. Maybe we could even make her legs just a little bit thicker. Give her a little bit thicker of legs and hip. Alright. So I think that's good. And honestly, I feel like we should just have like a really pale sim when it comes to a ghost sim. I feel like that's really appropriate. Maybe not like super white like the vampire, but like super pale. Ooh, that's ghostly. So is that. I kind of like the neutral though, because it kind of brings out the pink tones and the purple hair. Okay, that works. I don't like her lip color in the skin tone though. Like, the lip color is not it. Maybe let's paint her lips black. Or we could do these lips. We're kind of going with this whole purple look. Yeah, let's go with like a goth purple look is what I think we should go for. Let's see, do we have like goth purple eyeshadow? We have the goth purple eyeshadow from the Goth kit. There's that. That's a look. That is a look. I kind of like that for a ghost look, honestly. It kind of gives fairy vibes, but I don't hate that. For the ghost, let's go with the Cry eyeliner. And, does it come in a darker black? No. Okay, that's the best we can do. Honestly, I actually kind of like that. I kind of like that. And then we could, really highlight her face a little bit and make it super ghosty, give some really bright highlighter, and then maybe some contrasting cheeks here to give her a little bit of contrast. Or do we want to make it like, I don't know if we want to contrast it and make it kind of like shadowy or make it really bright. I kind of like the really bright aspect. You know what? I think that kind of works. I kind of like that for a purpley ghost makeup. Alright. And then we have to go with a goth outfit for the ghost. Maybe a long dress is the vibe. Because we could do like, ghosts don't really have feet when you turn them into a ghost. So you go with the long black flowy dress maybe. Would be a vibe. We could do the vampire dress. That does look very goth-like. Let's see what else we have for options, though. There's this dress. That's more spellcastery, but I don't hate it. We have the wedding dress, but maybe that's a little too formal. Ooh, this is cute. Hold on, I like that. What else do we have? We have this. That's a spellcaster vibe. But it is a very goth vibe. I'm really digging this dress from the wedding pack. It just gives, like, with the whole lace and sheer texture on it, I think it gives ghost vibes really well. So let's maybe go with this, and then we can give her some kind of necklace, perhaps. Let's see. We already went with the skull necklace. Do we want to go with, like, a purple spider necklace? I know that doesn't give 100% ghost vibes, but it's either that or that. And I kind of like the spider vibes for the spooky season. So I think on that note, that's pretty good for her. Maybe we can give her some nails. Not that it'll really matter once she's a ghost, but we could give her some gothic nails. We could give her, it's definitely not going to matter on the shoes, but I still want to give her something cute. Maybe we can give her these black boots. Yeah. And on that note, I think that is the human version of our ghost. And now we have to pick a cause of death. So I looked through all the causes of death, and honestly, the one I thought was most appropriate for a goth occult challenge would be death by urban myth, because it has the little like death scythe in it. But if her ghost form, it kind of gives like this black like aura, like I don't know, I just thought it was fitting. And you can see the dress kind of works for the flowy. It does kind of cut off the bottom, but I think it works. So let's go ahead and name our ghost sim. So let's give her a name. Let's see what pops up. Let's see, what do we got? Krista? Honestly, that would have been a cute name for the spellcaster. Erica's a really cute name. Let's go with Erica. Let's see, Erica. What do we want your last name to be? Erica, Poole, Pittman, Ponder, Taylor, Chesler. There's not a lot of good names coming up. Erica Lacey, Erica Waterman, Bernard, Urban. Okay, like an urban myth, maybe? Okay, Erica Urban. and she wants inner peace. She's paranoid, proper, and romantically reserved. And on that note, we have made all our goth occult sims. So let's just do a quick rundown. So we have our vampire Tristan Yoon that wants to be a master vampire. They're romantic, a bookworm, and gloomy. This is them in their regular form, and then we have them in their vampire form. And then next, we have our werewolf, which is Nicholas Oakes. He wants to be a werewolf intonate. We have dog lover, hot-headed, and loner. This is him up close in his regular human form. He's super cute. I really like his human form. And then this is like his everyday wear. And then we have his werewolf form, which looks like this. So that is our gothic werewolf. And then we have our gothic spellcaster. So this is Valentina Miller. They want to be a spellcast and sorcery for their aspiration. They're an art lover, a cat lover, and they're a bit jealous. This is their outfit, which I thought was really cute. And then this is them up close. Again, super cute. I love the yellow cat eyes on her. I think it just makes her. And then we have our mermaid. So this is Alora Love. So she is a creator. She's a child of the ocean, a kleptomaniac, and creative. This is her up close. She has this really cute, like almost Disney look to her face. She has the goth fishnets and the tattoos. And then for her mermaid look, we have this. This is her mermaid form and her regular form. And then for our alien sim, we have our sim Cash Smiley. They want to be a friend of the world. They're socially awkward. They're genius and erratic. So this is them up close. They're definitely crazy looking, but I kind of love them. And then we have their disguise. This is their kind of goth disguise look. And then last, we have our ghost sim, Erica Urban, who wants inner peace, is paranoid, proper, and romantically reserved. This is her up close, and this is kind of her outfit. And then if you turn off the ghost toggle, this is what she looks like. So that is all of our goth occult sims. I hope you had fun this episode. I really enjoy making occult sims, especially with a theme. Like during the summer for Pride month, I did Pride occult sims. Of course, we didn't have ghosts then, so I really enjoyed being able to add on a ghost here for the first time doing different theme sims. And honestly, I just love goth fashion, so I had a lot of fun with this one. But anyway, guys, I'm going to end this one here. So I hope you enjoyed. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and all awesome stuff, because you guys are awesome people. I'll see you next time. Alright,